Imagine boarding a bus late at night, the last ride of the day. The city sleeps, streetlights shimmer. You sit, expecting a quiet ride home. Then you notice something. The passengers, nothing about them seems normal. Not their faces, not their eyes, not their movements. The bus moves. You feel it watching you, not from a living person, but something else. Something that shouldn't be alive on this side of life. They are not human. By the time the bus reaches the hills, it's too late. You will never forget Bus 375. It was a cold winter night in Beijing, mid-1990s. Bus 375, the last line to the suburbs, was carrying a few passengers, students returning from evening classes, workers finishing late shifts, and an elderly man with a bag. At first, nothing seemed strange, but then shadows moved along the aisle. Sounds didn't match lips, silent laughs, audible only in the mind. One passenger, later identified as Chen Wei, described it as like looking at a reflection, not yours, but alive. The driver, Li Chang, later said a chill ran through his body, as if the bus itself was haunted. Weeks before that fateful night, locals reported people disappearing while waiting for buses, shadows seen boarding buses that never arrived. In one case, a teenage girl vanished while waiting for the night bus. Her bag was later found in the bus depot. No fingerprints, no note, no explanation. The legend grew. Bus 375 was no longer just a vehicle. It became a stage for something unexplainable. Passengers noticed their fellow riders staring motionless, unblinking. Seats warm, as if someone had just stood up, yet no one moved. On the night that would define Bus 375's story, a small group of passengers boarded as usual. The driver noticed something strange, an elderly man with a bag, but the bag seemed to pulse. As the bus passed the last streetlights, the vehicle slowed, then accelerated unnaturally. A student, Li Fang, later said, "The lights dimmed, the engine roared oddly. Then I realized all other passengers were frozen, their eyes empty." The bus continued toward the hills. City lights vanished. Fog covered the road. At the final stop, some passengers disappeared. Seats empty. No footprints. Local authorities collected testimonies. Drivers reported passengers appearing and disappearing. Surveillance cameras and depots showed the bus moving, sometimes without a driver. Footage from passing taxis captured shadows inside the bus, moving unnaturally. Experts later analyzed. Body positions, movements, speed do not match any known human anatomy. To this day, Beijing police files remain partially sealed. Only fragments remain, fueling speculation. Was it supernatural, mass hallucination, or something darker? Investigators considered every possibility. Mechanical malfunction, Cameras showed the bus moving normally. Serial killer? No bodies found at the stops. Exaggerated legend? Witness reports consistent over years. Some experts suggested psychological phenomena, mass hallucinations under stress, unconscious vision during fatigue. Others whispered supernatural explanations. Passengers were entities imitating humans. Bus 375 was a doorway, not just a route. The truth remains unknown. Some locals claim they hear the bus pass at midnight, even though the road no longer exists. Years later, clips appeared online, home recordings, shaky cameras, terrifying sounds. The footage showed empty streets, bus lights shimmering in the fog, shadows moving inside. Viewers reported feeling watched. Some said they heard whispers directed at them. Bus 375's legend transformed from local rumor to an international horror phenomenon online. Psychologists concluded, fear of the unknown triggers hypervigilance. Humans tend to project patterns onto shadows. Yet, consistent witness accounts defy natural explanation. Mass hallucination, or something beyond understanding? The chilling question remains: who or what rides Bus 375 at midnight? Bus 375 is not just a story, it's a warning. The world we think we know, the streets we walk at night, the vehicles we board, sometimes carry things we cannot see. Next time your bus arrives late at night and you feel the seats oddly warm, ask yourself one question. Are you really going home, or are you boarding Bus 375?